Good morning, everyone. Good morning.
Good morning.
You have on your red Christmas sweater. I love it.
I do. I almost wore green, but then I remembered what happened last time.
The bricks.
Yes.
They get you. Yeah, those darn bricks will get you.
Yes, happy to be here.
Yes, and of course, our friend Laura here, and you are going to be talking about, several different things going on.
Yes, of shifting gears for Christmas cheer with the Jackson County Gear Grinders.
Absolutely. And all the festivities coming up this coming weekend here in Jackson.
Yes.
Lots of it.
It's a full packed weekend.
Yes.
Fully packed. So if you need something to do, we've got something to do.
There's something pretty much, all weekend long and all day long Saturday. And, of course, we kind of kick off the festivities Thursday with our downtown market and all that fun stuff, too. But so that's going to be a real hoot as well. So I'll tell you what, we have a message to play, and then we'll be back and talk with Laura about the Gear Grinders and all of the ways that you can help and participate in the Christmas season. So we'll be right back.
At Vinton County National Bank, we believe in supporting the areas where we live and work. Now, we'd like to honor those who also serve our communities. Our new Community Champions account is especially for first responders, veterans, active military, and anyone employed in the fields of healthcare or education. This account offers rewards, discounts, and other benefits to those who give so much to others. Vinton County National Bank, rewarding those who serve.
All right, and we are back and going to talk about the Gear Grinders and gearing up for Christmas and all the fun things. So, you were telling me off the air, you're like, oh, and I have this, and we have this, and we have this, and I'm like, okay, I'm just going to let you go, girl.
Yes, okay, so I'll start with what's kind of new this year, if that's okay.
Absolutely.
So this year, of course, we're doing the parade, but new this year for the parade, we have a Grand Marshal. So that's an exciting new event that's happening.
And that will be this coming Saturday.
That is this coming Saturday.
And this is all the stuff and things going on in Jackson.
Right. And our Grand Marshal is Barbie Britton McCatherine. Yes. So that's exciting. That was kind of one of the things that we wanted to look for was to grow the parade. And Kayla Kincaid's been working on that with Tom Long and everybody. So that's kind of our first goal. And as a result of that, there's a community difference makers section of the parade, I guess, who will be walking in the parade.
Love that.
Staying warm.
Listen, Barbie, moved back to the area, I think, and just kind of like took under her own wing, the park and the Christmas festivities and trying to make the downtown more beautiful and festive. And I can't think of anybody better to honor for the first Grand Marshal than her, so because she kind of spearheaded all of this.
Yes. And she's basically, she's invaluable. Valuable? What is so valuable?
She's very valuable.
I don't know my words today.
We're going with that.
She's very, very valuable.
Yes, we appreciate
she's
you.
Irreplaceable. Whatever. I'm so sorry, Barbie, but I just can't.
We know what you mean.
I'm so nervous.
No, don't be nervous at all.
But yes, so we are so excited because one of the things that she brings is like the spirit of Christmas to the parks, and the parade ends at the park, and it'll bring it all together with cohesion and all of the things.
Yeah, see, that was a good word.
Yes,
Look at you.
That was a good word.
She's on it. But no, so the tree lighting.
Yes.
Are we doing fireworks?
I don't know the answer to that.
Okay.
I did see that it was on an image. So
okay.
I saw it posted on an image.
Hopefully we have
that
fireworks.
Part I'm not connected to.
That's not your...
No.
That's the one thing that you're not here to talk about.
I'm not here to talk about the fireworks. That's not in my notes. But the whole goal of the parade, though, is to make sure that we're showing that community connection, because I've noticed that, I'm new to Jackson, so to speak. I just didn't grow up here. So, but one of the things that I've noticed is that a lot of this comes together at Christmas time, and so to kind of honor a lot of the work that's being done and just make sure that we're noting, hey, there's a lot going on. This is a huge effort to make sure everyone's having a good Christmas, whether it be through just celebration or receiving a gift or any of those things.
Sure. Or helping or
And
giving.
helping and giving, exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
so it's a community effort, and that's the goal, to focus on that,
Okay.
making a difference, that type of thing.
Very good. And the Gear Grinders have worked tirelessly over several years now. Several. We don't say we're older anymore or anything. We just say several years.
Yes, lots of experience, yes.
To bring, Christmas joy to children and people through giving and receiving.
Right.
And I think that that's such a cool thing. And they really, really do work very, very hard for this.
Yes, absolutely. And it's a year-round effort. It's not just December. In fact, we're basically done with this year. And December just barely started. So the amount of work that has to be done before now is just so big.
Yeah.
I really mean
Absolutely. No,
Yes.
you're right.
So
You're right.
It's good. But one of the things that we've been working on this year is trying to make sure that we can extend as much help as possible. We have a lot of individuals in the community who are givers, and so we want to make sure that every person who needs to receive is able to receive. So we've done a wait list, and we were able to fulfill that wait list, and we even were able to open up a second wait list. So
Love that.
There's been a lot of good happening this year, and we are even probably going to be able to fulfill that because we've received plenty of monetary donations, which we're really grateful for. So that's been
Yeah.
a great thing, too, to see that kind of extend. I would say there's probably 30 businesses who have helped to donate, whether it be their time or taking tags or giving a check or something like that. So it's been immense.
Yeah, absolutely. So let's break this down into, the different categories, I guess. So if somebody is in need, what do they do?
So if somebody is in need, we're looking at September, October here, and they will use an application to apply, and they'll receive help. And that typically happens through the schools when they're at school age level.
That's what I was wondering.
Yes. And so, but for the ones who, have kids that are under 6 or whatnot,
Sure.
they can follow Facebook and kind of see when that's happening. It's generally around September, October that we start on that, and we do news articles and all the things to make sure people are recognizing the date. But yes, they just apply. All you have to do is apply, and you have to be the legal guardian of the child and not apply for another program that does the same thing. And that's just because
that's selfish.
we just want to make sure that we are extending
I
as
know
much
what
help
you
as we
mean.
can. Because even though we're different programs at the head, it's the same people in the community supporting both programs.
Well, and I think that's so very cool because you have like the Toys for Tots, and you have all of these, the Wellston firefighters, I think, do a thing, and, the Gear Grinders do a thing, and there's all these people that are out there helping, but behind the scenes, they're all working together a little bit too.
Yeah.
So it's because that's the whole point.
Right. It's not
a competition. Yeah.
So I think,
to help everybody.
Right. The goal is the same no matter where you're volunteering for, that you want to make sure a child's Christmas is just a little bit brighter.
Yeah.
So even though there might be several different organizations here in the area, just picking one that best suits, because some of them cater more towards coats or some of them cater more towards a full gift. It really just depends on the organization.
Correct. Okay. Well, very good. So you said that you do have a waiting list a little bit, but people have been very generous, so we thank you all for that.
Yeah.
But so on the helping end, how can people do that? What are the different options that we all can jump in and help?
Right. So the main one is going out, grabbing a tag, and filling a bag. So we've already done our first round, so to speak, phase of those tags that went out on the tree at the area businesses. But there will be some more. These might be the ones that maybe fell off the tree or ended up in a purse. I don't know.
Or some little child took and they don't know where it went.
Exactly. And that happens, and it's totally okay if it does happen. So we reprint them. And we give ourselves a little bit of a grace period to go ahead and send them back out, which gives individuals who haven't helped yet, they're going to see a chance to help again. But this time it's a very quick turnaround. So like the first time you had 6 weeks or something like that to buy a gift.
Right.
Now we're saying same day shopping type situation.
Okay. Well, and here's the thing, like, so in running behind this year, we had a little tree incident at the Six Sense Brewing Company, but it's good now. We have a tree, thanks to my good friend Kyle Hansen, who is a Christmas tree decorator extraordinaire. We have a beautiful tree.
Yeah.
He's like, it looks like Macy's up in here.
Oh,
I'm like,
I love that.
But we didn't have a tree until last night.
Okay.
So, because there was an incident, but we're not going to talk about the incident.
Okay.
But, yeah, so we didn't have a tree to put tags on until literally yesterday.
Right, that's
so
true. Yes,
we
you
could
guys have
totally
helped in the past.
we
so-
could totally
Okay.
do that if needed. But so how does that work? So
Yes.
does it list what the child,
Yes.
like a specific child and what they want, or how
Right.
does that work?
So in the beginning, we actually have 2 types of tags. We try to be proactive. So sometimes an individual might have grabbed a tag off of a tree and it says something like general help or bulk help needed. Like maybe we need 5 Blueies or, 4 Barbie dolls or something like that.
Okay.
But now it's very much a specific child. These are the children who have clothing on their list, and they're going to have maybe toys or music, or they'll list their wish list items. So
How fun is that to go shopping?
Oh, it's so much fun. It's so much fun. So we have a good time doing it. And honestly, that's really the biggest way the community can help, is to grab one of those tags and fulfill it. Or another way is to shop our Amazon wish list. I didn't know that
was a thing.
We have an Amazon wish list.
How does that work? I don't know.
Yes. So, there's a link on our Facebook page. I don't know if you can search on Amazon or not, like if you type in Jackson County Gear Grinders like you do for a registry.
Okay.
But anyway, there's a direct link, and you can click on that and just shop, and all the items show up on my porch, actually. So if anyone's driving by, they probably think I'm a hoarder.
You just porch pirates. Everyone come to their house. No, please, for the love of God, don't do that.
I do have a lot of security.
There you go. Don't do that.
Don't do that.
And we will show your video right here on
That
Main
would
Street
be
TV if you
goodness
are a
series.
porch pirate. Yes. Just in general, if you steal from somebody,
but
we're
on
going to
that
show
note, though, Jackson is a very safe community, because I feel like they thought that I was porch pirating my own house the other day, because I had driven by and I saw that I had so much, so I turned into my driveway really quick.
Yeah.
And I live downtown, so I'm just putting all the stuff in my van, and somebody walked by
And people are like
they were like, and I was like, I live here. I'm so sorry.
It's my house, I swear.
But a lot of that is the community giving, and that comes from our Amazon wish list. And
Okay.
all of that.
I don't know that I've ever done an Amazon, I don't.
It's just you're shopping on Amazon, except for it ships to the person right away
Okay.
rather than shipping to your house.
So kind of like a gift registry, like
For
a wedding
a
or something like
nonprofit
that.
yes. Yep.
Okay, very cool.
Yeah.
So when you pull a tag off the tree and you want to go personally shopping yourself, what do you do?
You look at the tag and you can use your discretion. There are some parents or whoever's filling out the form who will just put, my kid likes this, and this.
Okay.
And it'll be 10 things. We don't expect all 10 things, just like how if you were buying a birthday gift and you asked, your niece or nephew, what do you want for
And
your
they list
birthday?
20
and
things.
They don't expect all those things. They just want one of them. And so we generally ask that you look at what they like and grab a thing or two from their likes, and then focus on the needs. So the clothing might be their list of much needed item or something like that.
Okay, but it's all on the tag.
It's all on the tag, and it's
And
completely
then-
identified.
So is there a limit to spend on?
There's not a limit to spend in terms of how much or how high you can go.
Sure.
But as far as how little you, just maybe a couple items. We still allow everyone to use their discretion, because we don't want to turn away anyone who wants to give. And we use that extra stock that we have over at our storage area to help fill in any gaps if we see that a child maybe needed some extra clothing, and we have it on hand. So we do supplement. But for those who are wanting to give just a couple items and they can't fulfill a whole tag, you can just bring back a couple items but not take the tag. If you see that so many children need Bluey is really our biggest one.
Is that a big thing?
Everybody just wants Bluey. So basically,
Really?
yes, yes. So if people are walking down the aisle and they see Bluey for sale, grab Bluey and get him back to us, and he will have she will have a home. Bluey's a girl.
Bluey's a girl?
Bluey's a girl. I know. I didn't learn that.
Did you guys know that? Okay, Liv says yes. Adrian says no. I did not. You didn't know? Okay, I did not know Bluey was a girl.
See, I got siblings. She has kids.
Yeah. But I still said it wrong. So I had to correct myself there. But yes, it was fun.
Okay, so you go shopping with this tag, then what do you do?
You take the tag and you adhere it to the bag.
Yeah.
So you want to put all of your gifts in a reusable bag or a sturdy bag or a box if it's something larger.
Yeah.
Just something that's not going to break upon transportation.
Sure.
It's going to be moved from wherever it came from, the bank or whoever picked it up, to our area, and then again it'll be moved to distribution day. So it needs to be in something sturdy. And Jackson Transportation, I'll give them a shout out. They're the ones who are helping with that. Yes, Wayne and Cora. So yeah.
Okay, so then we bring it to
You bring it to one of the locations for drop off, which are listed on the tag.
Oh,
Yes.
okay, there you go.
Yep. And then stick the tag on the bag. Make sure it's taped on nicely. Take it to like OBB or whomever.
Okay, gotcha.
And then we get it from there, and we will take it. Make sure that it is all put together, nothing's falling out, and get to that child. So the parents come.
How exciting!
And they pick up the gift. Not wrapped though. That way the parent. Now, if you've already turned it in and it was wrapped, that's fine. But we do want to try to offer that opportunity for the parents to be involved or the legal guardians and whomever to be able to wrap their own kids' gifts
How
in their
they wanna
favorite
do
wrapping
it.
paper or something like that.
Okay, and so what if you just say, okay, you know what, I don't have, and I think this is what I've done in the past, like, we're getting up on time here, and I don't have time to go, like,
shop
shopping.
for an entire child.
Yeah, so can I just say, here's $100
Absolutely.
or whatever?
Yes, so we have two things that happen with that. We've got a P.O. Box, so it's P.O. Box 8. Here in Jackson.
Well,
that
that's
you can
easy to
send
remember.
A check to. Yep, lucky number 8. Or you can use our Zeffy platform link, which is like any other payment platform. Use Apple Pay through it and all of that straight from your phone off of our Facebook page.
And the Facebook page. So the links, so basically you need to get to the Facebook page and all the links are there.
Yes.
And then I assume we'll post those in the comments, right?
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
So, yeah, absolutely. And that's exactly what you do. Right now, we're getting ready to start our annual 3 Under the Tree campaign, which is a great way to have anyone participate. You just shoot us $3 via Venmo, PayPal, or Zeffy, and we are able to just collect it. Last year. It was almost $1,000, just one day of people
Giving $3.
$3 each. Yeah.
Aw,
So,
that is so sweet.
Yes.
And that's the thing, like, it does all add up. If we could all just give a little tiny bit, but everybody, like, it does add up quickly.
Right. So, and we've had plenty of donations this year. We're so grateful for that. There's been a lot going on behind the scenes that I don't think that I even recognized was happening, until an adult, like how much work goes into. I say that even though I'm closer to the point where I've been an adult longer than I was a kid, but I still feel
that was a few years ago. You were a kid. That's what we say, right? But no, I listen. So as somebody that doesn't have kids, I think grabbing a couple of those tags and going out and actually shopping is a blast because I don't get to do that. You know what I mean? So
yes, but
it's fun.
So that's that portion of it.
Okay.
But then on the other side of it, we've got a fundraiser coming up too this weekend.
Okay.
And so it's like a little Santa shop after the pageant. So
and we'll talk about the pageant here.
Yeah.
Or do you want to talk about the pageant first so that we understand what's going on?
Either way.
Okay. I'll leave it to you.
Okay. So in the morning on Saturday, we will have a pageant. Now, all of the individuals who are in the pageant have already been enrolled, so to speak. So,
okay.
Yes,
Okay.
So that deadline has cut off, but the baby contest is up until day of. So,
Gotcha.
What will happen is there's just going to be your typical, type of questions, personality type pageant, introductory questions. Kayla Kincaid is running all that, so I don't want to speak too much wrong. So I'll just say, look at our Facebook page. She's
got it under control.
Good job of advertising on that. And then after that, there's a little Santa shop. And so
And where's all this?
This is over at Christchurch. On
Okay.
Portsmouth.
All right.
Yes. So at 150, I think it's 150.
Beside the
Portsmouth.
police station.
Yes, thank you. And what will happen is kind of like a little holiday shop. You can just come in and get really inexpensive gifts from local area vendors. And,
Love that.
Yes, and we are also offering free gifts for kids to like give their siblings and that type of thing.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah, and then they can wrap it up and make it look all cutesy and everything.
Yeah.
So.
Is that in the Family Life Center part? Okay.
Yes.
Very
Yes.
good. So all of that will be Saturday morning.
Yeah. So Saturday morning is the pageant, and then the Santa shop is from 12 to 3.
Okay.
Yeah.
12 to 3. So this is a whole day worth of stuff.
It is. And then after that, there's the parade at night. So,
Yes.
Yep.
And tell us about the parade. How do you participate and what time is it and all that?
Okay. So times, I was not prepared. It's at night. I told you, I was just like, oh no.
Hey, listen, nighttime in December is like 4 o'clock. So
right.
we don't know what time it is.
But anyway, I'll get you that. And
Okay,
maybe
that's
we can put
fine.
a little blurb together. But
Check out the Facebook page.
in order to participate in the parade, you can just donate. The recommended donation is $10. But if you want to just drive through it with your organization's car or walk or float or whatever floats your boat.
You can moonwalk. You can roller skate.
You could moonwalk. That could be cool.
You know what? Chris O'Boyle would be so happy if I galloped through the parade.
Oh,
I gallop.
do you?
Mm-hmm.
I love this.
Yeah. I keep trying to get them to instill a galloping contest at the Apple Festival.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. Because they have baby stroller races.
Right,
They have
they do.
parades. They have all of this
They've
stuff.
got like the ice cream eating.
Wing eating, ice cream eating,
Yes.
apple bobbing. I want a
Yes.
galloping
You want
contest.
a galloping contest?
Yes.
Okay. There you go.
Because who doesn't love to gallop, right?
I think, yes.
It's fun. When I was a little girl, I decided that I was not going to walk or run anywhere. I was going to
You're
gallop.
going to gallop. Okay.
Yeah, I like to gallop.
I've got it. I understand the...
Because I love horses. I grew up loving horses, so I galloped.
Okay. Yeah. Well, maybe you could premiere your galloping at our parade.
I could.
For the donation of only $10.
Yes.
But you actually get to choose your donation when it comes to the parade. So we just have a suggested amount of $10 for being in the parade.
Okay. And is there anything I know sometimes during parades they don't want people to throw candy or do, is there any kind of thing like that? Can you pass out candy canes? What can you do?
Right. So when it comes to that, if you were passing something out, yes, you just wouldn't want to throw it. You just take it to the child. Of course, that's for safety reasons.
Yes, this is because small children run out in front of vehicles to get candy.
Yes.
So we're not being mean. That's just candy makes them do crazy things.
Right. So if you're, one who wants to give out candy canes, I would think that would be fine.
I could gallop and pass out candy canes.
Oh my goodness. You could dress up like a candy cane and pass out candy canes while galloping.
My mind is blown.
A lot of decisions.
That is.
Yeah.
Yes.
Maybe think on that one.
Okay. I will. But that is the parade, and the parade starts, is it at the library, or you don't know? Okay. Where do you find out that information?
So there's two, this is a good thing to know, there are 2 Facebook pages. There's one for the Christmas program, which is called Shifting Gears for Christmas Cheer.
Okay.
And then the second one is just Jackson County Gear Grinders.
Okay.
So if you're on the second one that I just mentioned, the Jackson County Gear Grinders, that's where you're going to find all of that information. So I kind of am on my own little island with the Christmas portion.
Okay.
And then there's a whole nother section of Gear Grinders, which is the main section really, that does the parade and all the car shows and all the
other stuff throughout the year.
Yes.
And this is the thing too with the Gear Grinders. I mean, we're not just focusing on Christmas here.
Right.
We're doing stuff year round.
Yes. So they're a registered nonprofit, and really just all sorts of things going on. In the past, there's been a stuff the bus and just all sorts of initiatives to help the community.
Yeah,
So they're
and
very
that's the
much
point.
community oriented.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Very
charitable
good.
organization.
Yes. And so the parade will end up in the park.
Yes, I do know that. It will end
Yes.
up there, and that's where the crowning will be for the pageant as well. So
Also after the parade. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yes.
That's
Yeah,
exciting.
and all the kids who are in the pageant, they can. I'm not sure how they're being transported through the parade. Whether it's that might be up to them. Whether it's walking or driving or
in a car or whatever.
Yep,
Okay.
Yep. So
Depends on weather, probably.
yeah, depends on the weather. Hopefully, it'll be nice and not too cold.
Yes. Just cold enough to
Just
make it
cold
Christmassy.
enough. Yeah.
Right? Yeah. Okay, and then that's when we'll have in the city of Jackson the tree lighting.
Yep.
And all of the fun
All the
things.
festivities. Yes. Yes.
Well, very good.
Yeah.
See, I told you there's all kind of stuff to do
There
on
is.
Saturday.
There's a lot. And it sounds like I need to go brush up on my facts, too.
You got it, girl. No, you're talking about a whole lot of stuff here today.
Gotta
So
keep it all straight.
yeah, it's hard to keep straight for sure. But the main thing is to revisit is that we need still collecting donations
Right.
for those tags for the kids.
And the more donations we have, the further we can extend that wait list off. So we have met in the past the wait list, like when it comes to actual Christmas Day, we have been able to fulfill. A couple times we've done just, a few things in January to kind of help out, like if it was a coat or something really necessary.
for
and
sure.
It doesn't have to be a Christmas gift.
Okay.
But yes, so anything that anyone is willing to give, one of the ways that you can easily give if you've got growing kids is to run through their closet. Did they not wear something and it still has tags on it?
Right.
We can use it and we'll give it to a child. We pack up like 5T, 6T little packages and that type of thing, and we have those ready. So
Okay.
yeah, like little bundles.
Good.
Yeah.
Love that.
So it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of work. But I love the work. It's very
Sure.
helpful to see how generous the community is, and it brings the joy of Christmas all back. So.
Exactly. And, it is, and we've talked about it here on the program several times, but, it is a proven fact that giving brings so much joy to people. I mean, obviously you like to get stuff, somebody thinking of you, something special. But giving, I think, is more important.
Right.
If you can.
Sure. And there are so many ways to give. And if you just want to give by sharing our posts, that's fine too. Just to give a little bit more of the algorithm. But
Exactly. Get that sucker sharing.
yeah, get it sharing. But there's so many ways, and it could be something that you can just pay it forward with the idea of helping another child. A lot of times that child will go forward and they will help in their future too. And we have volunteers on our committee who grew up getting gifts through Christmas programs like this who are helping to move that initiative forward now. So it's kind of a nice cycle to...
It goes full circle, doesn't it?
It does. It's really beautiful. So yeah.
It is.
We're just really thankful because this is something that I think, everyone supports in one way or another, whether it be just helping to share that it's happening or advocate for it or grabbing a tag off the tree or getting their businesses to shop for the kids. It's a very large effort. And I mean, pretty much everyone's involved, it seems, in one way or another. So it's wonderful.
Very good.
Yeah.
Well, thank you. Thank you for what you're doing, number one, and the Gear Grinders. Thank you. And also thank you for stopping by because it's always fun.
Thank you so much. Yes, and we're happy to do it. I mean, honestly, it just brings so much joy, and that's one of the best parts about it is that we just can feel that joy. So, yeah, but thank you.
Of course. And she has on her red Christmas sweaters.
Yes.
There you go. Very pretty.
Yeah, thank you.
All right. Well, I'll tell you what. We are not over Christmas today because we have another Christmas shindig to talk about. And that's some stuff that's going on in Wellston. Is it this weekend?
Yes.
Okay, this coming weekend. So I'll tell you what, Adrian has a message to play, and then we will be back and find out about some of the neat things that are going on in Wellston this weekend also. So we'll see you right back here in a second.
From breaking news to heartwarming stories, the Telegram is your ticket to the latest buzz in town.
Read your daily dose of local headlines, sports, and entertainment and more, in hand and on paper.
Get a print and digital subscription for only $7.95 per month. Delivered fresh every Wednesday and Saturday.
Visit thetelegramnews.com or call 740-286-3023 today.
Don't just read the news, be a part of it.
All right, and we are back with Tammy Phillips. And I know, did you get voluntold to come here again? I know
No.
you just, no, okay. She volunteered. Not too many people volunteer to come talk to me.
No, it's not bad.
I love it. But no, I think were you here last year to talk about?
I came
some
with
of the-
Connie Pelletier to talk about my brother's place. We'd help them
That's
get
right, okay.
the funding for the renovations of my brother's place.
Okay. Very good. And now, can you hear her okay, Adrian? Okay. And so you are back to talk about some fun things that are going on in Wellston
Yes.
this
yes.
weekend, right?
Right.
Exciting.
Yes, it is we have our vendor fair. This will be the 10th year. With that exception of a couple years, we've always had it the first Saturday in December from 9 to 2.
Okay.
And that's also the day of the Lions Club parade, the historical Lions Club parade that's in town.
Is that where the Santa float busts out into the... That is the coolest float.
And then last weekend, Hilco did the tree lightings in the
Yes.
park, and it's beautiful.
Beautiful.
That's a ton of work
Yes.
to do that. And then they have a parade then that weekend too. So we have like a couple weekends in a row that we have events. Pretty exciting.
It is, absolutely. And, it's just so fun to have all of these local events because I think that sometimes we lose track. It's like you have to go to the big city or you have to do this or that. And the whole point of a lot of this is just community and getting together with your friends and your family and celebrating what we have here in our own little communities. So
and in the
great.
county and even your
Yes.
counties next to you.
Yes, absolutely. So let's talk about some specifics of what's going on. So is this Saturday, right?
Yes, from 9 to 2.
9 to 2. And so tell us all about it.
It's at the Depot in Wellston. I think everybody pretty much knows where that is. It's near Piggly Wiggly and
Go
Family
where all
Dollar.
the Christmas lights are.
And then you'll see the Christmas
Yes.
lights, I'm sure. And we have local vendors here. I think we've got 3 coming from Beaver. But mainly it's our local people that come, the moms and dads and kids. We've had artists from the high school before that sold their prints.
I love that.
And that'll be coming back. One of them will be coming back this year. And that was fun because they didn't think they could sell their art. They can sell their art. And
Heck yeah, get to it. If somebody wants to, everything's for sale for the right price.
Right. And we have Grundy Farms. Alicia Byers brings her alpaca stuff too. That's really, really nice. Socks and
That's
insole.
cool.
Yes, we have an alpaca farm.
How did I not know this? That's
So
exciting.
we have different things. You'll have to come up.
And here's the thing is, one of a kind gifts, handmade, handcrafted art, whether it be art or knitting or jewelry or baking, whatever it is, you just think about, number one, you're buying this thing, whatever it may be, and you are supporting someone local.
Right.
By
You're
doing
homegrown.
that. And you're supporting their craft and their love. And
Right.
that's amazing.
And when you're coming downtown for that, you also eat or get stuff from the bakeries or the eateries in town. We've got Newkirk's Bakery. We've got Randy's Flowers Shop, Flowerland. Daisy's Coffee Shop.
Yep. The coffee shop.
And we have Happenings Bistro. There's different places to eat in town. The Mexican restaurant,
Yep.
Giovanni's.
Got Johnny's?
Johnny's. Everybody knows Johnny.
Everybody knows Johnny.
So we have lots of places like that. So you're supporting your local downtowns.
Yeah.
And you're supporting the moms and dads and grandparents and kids making extra money that helps them through the year or through the month or
Yeah.
whatever.
So about how many vendors are you thinking will be there this year?
Usually we have anywhere around 15. The
Okay.
depot's not real big.
No,
You're
it's
limited.
not. And is this inside?
Yes,
So
yes.
if you have weather issues, it doesn't matter.
No, unless it's ice on the roads, it doesn't matter. We
Okay.
do ours inside, yes.
Okay, very good. So, and who is this put on by?
Make Wellston Beautiful.
Okay,
Yes.
very good. And here's the thing: if you have not been, so we went a few years ago and actually went out on the Santa float at night, and I
Right.
got to ride on the float with Santa, and I was like, oh, it's gonna be cold, and I got there, got on that float, and this sounds really weird, but it was literally so magical. They turned on the music, and you started through town, and you saw the people, and there were people that were 90, and there were people that were 9, and there were little babies and whatever, all running up to see Santa.
Right.
And then we ended up at the park, and I had not seen the Christmas display there, and how
It's
beautiful.
beautiful.
It is just incredible. And
That's a great tradition that
It
the
is.
Hilco guys started. Lions Club, that's one of our best traditions with the float. And then the
That
merging
float
with
is
the
so
Hilco
cool.
with it's just,
everybody working together, even if it is like different organizations, but all for the same goal. But I don't care whether it's daylight, dark, whatever, go see the park, which you'll be able to do
Right.
if you head to the depot and the vendor fair this coming Saturday, because it's right there. But man, it'll just take your breath away.
it is. And the kids are so happy.
Yes. But it was so funny. I got home and I was still smiling. I just remember, I was like, this was like the most fun I have had, and I can't even tell you how long. Just seeing people and like how the kids reacted to the float,
Right.
and then getting to see the lights in the park, and it was just amazing.
Right.
Yeah. And, just do it. Don't say, oh, it's cold or I don't want it. Just go. Go and have fun. But it's fun, and that's the point. And there's a lot of people that put on a lot of work and work very hard, and again, make their crafts and things to sell. And, it's just a cool thing.
It is. It is. And you support your local people and
You
your
do.
local businesses. So.
Your neighbors and your friends and your
Right.
family. So what are some of the fun things that you've seen at the vendor fair over the years?
Oh, we've seen beautiful items. The alpaca stuff's beautiful. People that make wreaths and their woodworking stuff. You never know what you're going to have.
Sure.
Until they show up, really.
Yeah.
Wonderful baked things. But you're right. You can do a lot of shopping there. And I do some of mine because I don't like to go shopping.
I feel you. I feel you. So, okay, let me ask you this, because I saw there was a poll on TV this morning on the news, and there were a couple of different things that they were talking about. But this has to do. So I'm going to put you on the spot here.
Okay.
And I'll put these guys on the spot too. Should put Laura on the spot too. So they did a poll, and it's so funny because people don't put their money where their mouth is, if you will, to so to speak. But do you or do you not? So cut tree versus fake tree. And then there was a poll basically that said 80% of people would prefer a cut tree to a fake tree because it just makes them feel good, and the smell and it's more cozy and whatever. But then in the same poll, 80% of people have fake trees. So it's like I don't get that, because it's like they want that, but they don't do it. But they also, in the same poll, had people that they said many of the farmers that they talked to, tree farmers and all of that, say that they're not raising their prices because they don't have to, because they've been, growing the trees and all that. So I don't know. What do you think? So are you a cut tree person or a fake tree person?
Fake.
Are you?
Yes.
And they also say it's how you grew up. a lot of times? Like, if it was it like a nostalgia thing, like you went out with the family and you all picked out the tree and cut it down or something, or is that like a family tradition?
When we were younger, we had real trees. As my parents got older, we had the artificial.
Because it does get hard. You got to hoss it around and stuff,
Right.
and it is a
They
pain.
just couldn't do it. And,
Sure.
Mine was more of an allergy thing. We ended up always.
Fair.
My son would end up ill, so we went to a
Now that makes
artificial
sense.
tree.
Okay, I gotcha.
It didn't
Okay.
take long to.
To figure out that's what it was, huh?
Uh-huh.
No, and I know we've had people in the past that I've had staff members and stuff that have said, please don't get a real tree because I can't be around it.
Right.
And I didn't even know that was a thing.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, and maybe it makes sense. We're all allergic to everything here in
Right.
Ohio, so yeah. So what do you guys think over there? Cut tree versus fake tree?
That'd be fake.
Fake tree. Jeremiah is here. Fake tree or cut tree?
Fake.
Fake tree. Why?
It's just easier.
It's easier. Okay.
I don't have to go out and chop it down. And
See-
never to water it. Just, yeah.
Really? I am a cut tree person all the way. I will wrestle that thing for a month if I have to, but by golly, I'm going to have a cut tree in my house. Because it smells good. Yeah, a lot of sap. Yeah. Yeah, no, it does get sticky. That is for sure. But I think, so here's the thing with a cut tree, is you have a different tree every single year, because depending on the size of it, and
Right.
the shape of it, and whatever, you have to be kind of creative on your decorations and stuff.
Right.
So that's just my thing. Yeah. I didn't do a tree for a long time because we, number one, don't have kids, and number two, we're never home. But last year we did Christmas at our house, so I had to literally, like the week before Christmas, run out and try to find a tree. But you find that there's really good deals.
Right.
I think I got my Christmas tree for $15 last year, so it was fantastic. But anyway, okay, so I am outnumbered here as far as, so what do you all think that are watching today? Cut tree versus fake tree, and why? I want to know. Is it fun? And do you go out and cut it yourself, or do you go to like a Christmas tree lot? Because do you remember there used to be Christmas tree lots all over the place? People had them, but now
You don't see them very much.
you don't see them very
No.
much at all. Yeah. So that's the thing too. All right. Well, Tammy, tell us, is there anything else you wanted to let our viewers know about while you're here, other than come to the vendor fair on Saturday?
Right. No, and we'll be doing different things next year. You'll just have to stay tuned. We just don't know what yet.
That's a vicious tease, is what
No.
that was.
Well, we've had the ball fields for so many years,
Yes,
and
yes.
we're not over those now. So, kind of probably going back to what we originally started out
I
to
gotcha.
do. And,
Making Wellston Beautiful.
Right.
Yeah.
And we'll hopefully in the next week or so finish up the last thing at my brother's place that'll help them get that off our books.
Good
that
deal.
It's done, and it is beautiful, and that is it's a wonderful thing for the community.
Yes, it is. It is.
And anyone can shop there.
Yep. Yep. Come on over. There's all kind of great things in there.
Right.
Like
New, used, and the prices are very reasonable.
they are, and if you have some donations, it's a great
Right.
time.
Monday,
Just
Wednesday,
don't
and Friday.
throw them on the ground on the porch.
Right.
Bring them into somebody.
Don't leave them in the rain.
Yes, all of that stuff. So
But no, the downtown looks nice. It's going to be a fun weekend.
it is. It is.
They can do things all day and all evening, different places.
You got it. There's all kind of fun stuff going on. So make sure you get to Wellston, you get to Jackson. Athens has their art crawl this coming weekend. There's so much stuff. And the thing is, all of it's relatively close. You have time to do everything if you really set your mind to it.
Right. You can start early in the morning and be as late in the evening as you want.
You got it. All right. Well, Tammy, thank you so much for
Thank you
stopping
for
by.
having us.
It's always a pleasure having you. And Jeremiah is here, and him and his crusty old fake tree, love and heart. It's all right. We still love you, Jeremiah. We'll give you a pass on that. But anyway, we will be back with some news as Pete Wilson is out today. And so we'll see what kind of news Jeremiah has. So we'll be right back after this.
Did you know Jackson is home to a locally owned and operated full-service print shop? Zip Printing covers all your print, signage, and design needs. From business cards, booklets, and posters to yard signs, banners, screen-printed t-shirts, oversized signage, and more. We can help you or your business advertise and look good doing it. Zip Printing also offers logo design. Allow us to assist you in building or elevating your brand today. Zip Printing is located in the Stockmeister Plaza at 708 East Main Street in Jackson, Ohio. So stop in or give us a call at 740-286-3023. Did you know Jackson?
Oh.
Stop it, Adrian.
Hey, so we'll circle back to the trees real quick. I'm from
Fig
that
tree. Bleh.
Well, I'm from that generation where, I remember as a kid, we had real trees. And then at some point it went from the real trees to the fake trees. But I can remember, going with Dad to a tree farm.
I know. It was
us
like
walking the hillside,
picking it out,
trying to pick out this tree. And I can remember him having, like they'd lend a saw or whatever, and we would saw it, and then we would try to. I was little, so I couldn't really pull it, but we'd all try to grab a branch and pull it back to the truck and stuff. So I have memories of that, and I have memories of just going to somewhere and just buying one too,
sure,
and then putting it up. But I remember just the sap and just the
cold gloves, Jeremiah,
the pine needles everywhere, and just trying to remember to water it.
And some gloves. It's fine.
And
it smells so good.
It does. They do have a nice smell. I will say, it always reminds me, when I would go to Hocking Hills, and you're going up that hill there when you get off 50 towards Cedar, not Cedar Falls, but it's the Ash Cave.
Yeah.
You start to go up there, and it's if you had your windows down, you always smell that pine right through there, and I always think about
you got
Christmas, but. Anyhow.
Okay, well, we'll let you.
I gotta look at the cutest little cup that I got. You can't see it because the green. Oh,
no, the Grinch turned bricks.
He's brick. I didn't even think about it. But the Grinch, he's there. I don't know. There you go. You can kind of see his eyeballs. But I was trying to show the cutest little cup. Ain't that cute?
Where's
for the
that
holidays?
from,
McDonald's, yeah.
Did you get your Grinch meal?
I did not.
I got my socks on today.
You got your Grinch.
Socks in a
Apparently,
meal?
there's an adult Happy Meal, and you get socks, and there's
stop.
There's pickle flavored seasoning that you put on your fries or something. You get a bag that you put the fries in, the seasoning, and you shake it up, and you got these dill pickled. The fries were good. I was going to ask Cheryl.
Cheryl would love that.
So she come through with that yesterday with lunch, and I was going to ask her about it, and I forgot. I'll have to ask her after the show.
Was it just one day, or is it a whole thing?
It's a whole thing.
Yesterday
was the first day.
First day.
What's in the so?
You can get a Big Mac or a 10-piece nugget, and then it comes with the fries.
A Big Mac or nuggets and fries with pickle, and then
the seasoning package.
Okay. And you get Grinch socks.
Grinch socks. Yeah.
I have the yellow.
She has on her Grinch socks today.
Yeah.
That's exciting. Adult Happy Meal. Okay.
Yeah, I have to check that out. But anyhow.
Free plug for McDonald's.
A little free plug, So I wasn't here yesterday morning. We did a pre-tape thing because I figured we'd have some snow.
Oh, here she comes.
Here she comes.
We knew her ears were ringing.
She's gonna weigh in here. How was the fries with the seasoning?
Okay, so first of all,
well, come on over. You just gotta. Okay. Yeah, come on over. We gotta talk about this.
Okay, so I was one of the first ones to get the Grinch meal yesterday because I was there right when they switched over to
10:30. You were there.
Yes, I was in the drive-through line, right?
She was chomping at the bit.
I was doing the countdown. So many people texted me and emailed me and Facebooked me, all the DMs and everything. Did you see? They're gonna have pickle salt. So I was there. Yay! Get through the drive-through line. Came my little box, and they forgot to put my pickle salt in the box.
No.
So, but I have connections because, I'm a friend of Grimace and the Hamburglar. So
that is true.
So I actually messaged and I said, no, I was Grinched, right? So.
I mean, maybe that the Grinch was just messing with you.
And there's something about when they hand you your your Grinch meal, and the happy McDonald's employee says, "Have a nice day." So there was something about that too. So that was kind of fun. But I digress. What was I talking about? Oh, the salt. So I messaged
Did
through.
you get it, salt?
I did. I stopped on my way home, and I got new fries and salt. Oh my gosh. They knocked it out of the park.
I'm gonna have to try it.
100%.
Well, you hear it from the pickle expert herself.
It smells amazing. The salt smells amazing. Like you smell it, it smells amazing. And I only used maybe a quarter, maybe a third of the package because I don't like things that are super, super salty. So it's better to like add and then because you can't take stuff away, right?
Yeah.
So I used about a third of the package with a large fry, and you put it in the thing.
There's Cheryl with her pickle
You put it in
stuff.
the thing, and you shake it up, right? You put it in the bag, and you put the salt in, and you shake it up, and they taste amazing.
I'm gonna have to. I'll have to
Oh my gosh!
Well, you've got connections. Can we eat them here?
Yeah, sure. Well, yeah. I have to see if we can get them this early because they don't start making fries until 10:30. But oh my gosh! And Whitney, so I posted all about this because I did a whole video about my Grinch meal, right? And the progression of being Grinched and then going back and getting my fries and then the whole thing. So, and Whitney says, you need to dip them in ranch.
Pickle and ranch. Oh,
so now
yes.
So now I need to go back and dip them in ranch. But side note, you can get just the fries and the salt. You don't have to buy the whole Grinch meal.
Oh, you can.
Yeah.
That's what I'll have to do.
Yeah, they're doing it separate. You don't have to get the whole meal. Now, the meal comes in the most adorable box. And
did you get your socks?
I did. I got the red ones. Liv, did you get socks? Which ones did you get?
She got yellow ones.
She got yellow. I got red ones. It says Property of the Grinch on them. And they are so cute. And it's so funny because I actually call Eric the Grinch because his birthday's on Christmas Day. So I've always called him the Grinch. So it's kind of...
These ones say nose hazard.
Nose hazard?
This was the discussion about the cup, but
I need to get one of those cups.
You can't see it.
Because he's brick.
Because he's brick. I don't know. I'm wearing a green shirt, but it's not helping matters.
But we all know the color of the Grinch, so...
Yeah.
But yeah, his
Very
heart
cute.
is growing. Brittany made the comment that his heart was growing 3 sizes. I said, well, see if that happens to me today.
Well,
There you go.
I ate my pickle fries, and my heart definitely grew 3 sizes.
Good.
Seriously, I've eaten a lot of McDonald's over the years. I've eaten McDonald's all over the world. This was by far probably the best McDonald's item that I've ever had.
I bet if you got the fries fresh without it, had to make them fresh with your salt, and then added the pickled seasoning, I bet they...
But I still have like 2/3 of a package of pickle salt, so I'm pretty excited.
Okay.
People say they give you a lot of this.
They give you a lot of pickle salt.
You get a really hefty package, and I've seen people like dump the whole package in there. I couldn't do that because I don't do things that are super salty.
Yeah.
Which is funny since I eat pickles. But no, it smells absolutely amazing. And I've eaten a lot of pickle stuff, like pickle flavored stuff. By far, number one.
Okay.
Number one.
Definitely.
You heard it here first.
Yeah. I can tell you the absolute worst. I'm sorry, Adrian. The absolute worst pickle item I've had in the last couple months would be pickle Dum Dums.
I got those for her.
Dum Dum Pops, like that are pickle. Yeah.
It hits you first, and it just tastes like a lollipop. Okay, yeah, I can do this. And then it hits you. And you're like, oh.
Yeah.
I have to bring them in, so I still have some.
Okay. We'll try that here.
Oh, the pickled chocolate bar, that was pretty bad, too.
Yeah, there's nothing about that goes together.
That was pretty bad, too. But
Okay.
But yeah, no, hit the McDonald's. Today I'm going to go to Burger King and get the SpongeBob meal.
Oh, I keep seeing that advertised.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to go get the SpongeBob meal today so I can report back.
Yeah, let us
Kinds
know.
of fun stuff.
I know, it all hit on the same day.
It's fun.
So,
All right. Thank you,
pickle
Cheryl.
salt, Grinch salt, yay!
All right.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
See
Thank
ya.
you. Hop back over. No, you're fine. I'll just hop back over. It's all good.
Yeah, you can put one cheek on each chair.
I could. Let me. I have to do a little.
I don't think your butt's that
little,
wide.
little stretching. Maybe
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
So
news.
So we had the snow yesterday. I wasn't here because
Did we ever?
school was closed, so I ended up being late because I got the little guy. But here's some photos, the progression that I took throughout the morning yesterday. This is the ODOT camera at the intersection of 32
okay.
and Burlington. You can see the hospital
By
there in the
the
background.
hospital, yeah.
So this one was at 5:24 a.m. just show the next one. You can see it's so this was about an hour later. So
Okay.
6:25. Little better, still slushy. So then this was by 7:28.
Yeah. So it cleared out pretty.
It did clear
fast.
out. It's still some. So there was still some slip spots out there, icy spots. But I read a little piece like Mr. Wilson would do about how he had Old Man in Winter making an appearance here, and kind of ahead of schedule because we're still. The winter solstice isn't until December 21st. That's your first day of winter. And but it was Monday night into Tuesday night. You had that weather system move in, and it produced the measurable snowfall. I estimated out at the house we had probably 2 to 3 inches.
Yeah, I would say we had about that at our house.
And I've heard some people say that they had maybe a little more.
It's just a good thing the temperature didn't drop any more than what it did because we would have had quite a bit more.
Yeah.
Or ice.
Right. No, yes.
The ice could have
because they
been.
talked about some of the ice. I guess it started off as kind of like a freezing sleet kind of deal. But anyway, we were under snow levels yesterday, and that it was a level 1, then a level 2. Not too long after that, you saw the road conditions there. They had to make the decisions quickly, and it was funny. Oak Hill Union Local Schools put out a 2-hour delay on Monday night prior to us even having anything, and people lost their mind. They're like, "Why you?" They're like, "Why you delaying? We don't even have anything on the ground yet."
Because they knew it was coming. Like, why not just go ahead?
And that's what basically some of the school board members said. They're like, "Better now that we're going to be delayed,
so you can plan for it."
Yeah, and then early morning Tuesday, the other 3 school districts, Jackson, Wellston, and Benton County, all followed suit, had 2-hour delays, and then I don't even think they reached the whole 2 hours before they. Ended up closing up. But it also affected a bunch of government entities.
It was just icky timing.
It was the time frame.
Yeah.
Like the courthouses and stuff like that were like 2 hours delay.
Yeah.
And,
it was bad timing.
The municipal court even closed for the day yesterday. So, but anyway, I just wanted to kind of share a little bit about that. Got news yesterday from the Wellston American Legion Post 371. The 40 and 8 has announced it's time for the Christmas food box signups already.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah. So I've got the list here. It says they will be taking names for those food boxes until Saturday, December 13th, or the first 300 calls, whichever comes first. And they will be answering calls between 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. And the phone number to call, that's 740-384-5673. And those that are eligible to sign up live in the following zip codes. Okay, so you got to know your zip code to know whether or not you're eligible. So that would be 45692, 45621, 45672, 45640, 45656, 45634, and 45651.
Okay.
So if you live in any of those zip codes, you're eligible to call in and sign up for this free box. Pickups for those boxes will take place at the American Legion Post there in the city of Wellston on Saturday, December 20th, beginning at 9 a.m. until noon. And recipients must bring their ID, and only one box will be provided per household. And the American Legion Post, if you don't know, it's located at 1001 South Pennsylvania Avenue there in Wellston.
Yes.
So it is time to sign up. That usually goes pretty quick. So you want to make sure maybe call today. I mean, they just put this out yesterday, but I saw that they were getting so many phone calls yesterday after they announced it that they were having trouble with their phone lines.
I'm sure.
I guess
it's a big deal.
Yeah, keep calling if you don't get it right away. A couple meetings I want to touch on real quick before we run out of time here. Tonight, the Wellston City Council's Finance Committee will be meeting at 6 p.m. This meeting will take place in the second floor of the Wellston City Building and the Wellston City Council chambers. The public is encouraged to attend. They will be discussing the 2026 budget. At this past council meeting, which would have been, they have one, what is today's Wednesday? So they have a meeting tomorrow night, council does.
Okay.
So 2 weeks ago, they had a meeting because they meet every, not every week, but it's like every other week. So like 2 weeks ago, they had a meeting. And during that meeting, one of the council members, it would have been Roby Browning, voted to table the ordinance or resolution that they had regarding the budget because he had further questions regarding that. And I guess fellow council members went along with his request to table it. And so they're having a finance committee meeting to discuss. I don't know if they're going to make changes to the budget. I know we're in the countdown here to the end of the year and everything. So hopefully they get everything sorted out on that. But I wanted to mention that for anybody. It's open to the public, so you can go and sit and listen to see what the issue may be or concern or whatever. Also tonight, this isn't a typical meeting night for this, but the Wellston City School Board of Education, they will meet for their regular board meeting tonight, Wednesday, December 3rd at 7 p.m. And the meeting will be held there at the Wellston City Administrative Office. That's at 1 East Broadway in Wellston. And it's a change because they typically meet the second Monday of the month. Okay. So they're a week ahead. Mm-hmm. I think there was some kind of conflict, so they scheduled a week ahead. Let's see, it's 10 o'clock now. Should I go ahead and touch on something else, or you think we can save it for tomorrow?
We can save it for tomorrow if you like.
We'll save it for tomorrow because it's got a couple pictures and stuff with it, and we'll talk a little talking to get into. I did have one more little notice here. The Jackson County Engineers Office has announced that the Beaver Pike Bridge replacement project has been completed, and that road is open for travel. Okay. So if
good deal.
You travel out that way, news. Yeah. If you weren't aware, it's open. It's been in the last couple days, I guess, that it's reopened to motorists. So, and then we'll come back tomorrow and give you some more news.
All right. Very good. Well, thank you, Jeremiah. Yeah. All right, and we'll forgive you for not liking cut trees.
Yeah, that's okay.
All right. Well, I'll tell you what.
I just, I know they talk about like fires and stuff. I don't know. Can a real tree still, with the lights and stuff, catch fire?
I mean, anything can catch fire.
I know they talk about it like getting dried out. They do those demonstrations, and you just see it just.
You gotta water them.
Gotta water them. But what if you forget?
You just don't forget.
You don't forget.
Yeah.
I don't know. You think they'd make some kind of like self-watering thing for...
They probably do.
Nowadays.
Check on Amazon.
Maybe.
All right. Well, I'll tell you what. Have a great day, everyone. Thank you so much for tuning in. And we'll be right back here tomorrow. So we'll see you then. Bye-bye.